It's best to be quiet in the woods. Some things don't like being woken up. By u/lifeisstrangemetoo. What are you? The beast responded with only a throaty growl. It opened its mouth to reveal rows of glistening yellow teeth set deep in blood-pink gums. Vicious saliva dripped down from a pair of elongated fangs, and its large pink tongue folded inside of its mouth. Can it even understand me? It looks like a wolf or a bear, but then why is it walking on two legs? Why is it wearing clothes? The clothes were tattered, dirty, and gave off an abominable stench, a wet, sweet rot that climbed into my nostrils and stayed there. If I run, it will catch me for sure. I took a quavering step back, and the beast roared. The colossal sound sent my heartbeat into a frenzy, and I fell hard to the earth, tearing my dress onto a stray tree root that clawed at me from the ground. As I looked at the torn dress, my fear suddenly disappeared. "Go ahead, then," I said. "Kill me. Eat me if you must, but please, whatever you do, make it quick. If he finds me here, and I've torn my dress, he'll..." But I couldn't finish. Some things are just too terrible to speak of. I closed my mind and fought the memories before they overcame me. Failed, and collapsed into a pile of hysteria and tears. And the beast closed his mouth. "Who?" he began, then stopped. His voice was dusty from disuse. He cleared his throat and continued. "Who would find you out here? These are my woods, my hunting grounds. No one else would dare venture into this accursed place." "My father would," I said. "He always said if I ran away, he'd follow me to the bottom of the ocean if he had to, and drowned, just to wrap his hands around my throat before he died."
"If he is foolish enough to come into my woods, then die he will. But I think that you will be first."
The beast advanced, and I closed my eyes, waited for the teeth. His breath was wet and hot against my face, and the drops of thick saliva landed on my neck and ran down slowly, but I was saved, for a moment, by the sound of a gunshot, followed by a shout. My father's voice. I shuddered. The beast leaped back with a snarl that turned into a low growl.
"What is that infernal noise?" he growled.
It's my father," I said. He brought his gun."
"Gun?"
said the beast. It was clear he had no conception of what that word meant. It was then that I had an idea. If I was lucky, maybe I could escape them both. It's a machine men use to make terrible loud noises," I said. The beast's jaw went slack, his blood-pink tongue lolling out of the front like a panting dog.
"Idiot!" he roared. "He's going to wake them up."
Lightning fast, the beast bounded over me and took off in a four-legged sprint towards the source of the gunshot. I scrambled to my feet, finding the process near impossible as my legs shook violently beneath me, and I ran the opposite way, deeper into the woods. Behind me, I heard shouts, 2 gunshots, and a wolf-like howl in pain. A second of silence, and then a wild snarl, and the scream of my father, cut short by a wet, ripping sound. I ran and ran and ran, but it seemed as if roots sprang up out of nowhere to trip me, and sudden gusts blew branches to thwack across my face. One such gust sent me tumbling over backwards, slashing my arms and legs to bloody pieces on the undergrowth. I sat for a moment, stunned. All around me, the tree roots had begun to twist like snakes. Gnarled fingers stretched from hanging branches, reaching out to touch me. It was only then that I understood what the beast had said moments before he ran to stop my father. trees had woken up.
Hello there, YouTube. Stormy here. I hope you enjoyed tonight's story. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you liked about it. And if there are any more stories that you would like me to do, make sure to comment those down below as well, and I will be more than glad to check them out. Now, you folks have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you in the next video. If we all survive.